Mortgage applications increased in each of the past 4 weeks over a period ending March 26th, according to Redfin's Homebuyer Demand Index. Over the past month, the index jumped to its highest level since May 2022, indicating a surge of activity as the spring home buying season kicks off. Existing home sales also shot up in February, increasing by 14.5% after falling for 12 straight months. Sales remained 22.5% lower than 2022 levels. According to Redfin, rising mortgage rates and high home prices forced a record number of sellers to make concessions in 3-month period that ended February 28th. In 45.5% transactions conducted by Redfin buyers agents, the seller offered some sort of compensation back to the purchaser. For the same period last year, 31.1% of the sales involved some sort of action by the seller to get the deal done rather than a price cut. That includes covering transactions closing cost, funding mortgage rates buy down for the purchaser, and or paying for repairs. Homebuyer demand for purchase loans picked up for the fourth week in a row for week ending March 25th as mortgage rates continued to retreat from 2023 highs, according to the survey of lenders by the Mortgage Bankers Association released Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. Since hitting 2023 peaks in early March, mortgage rates have been in decline as financial markets digest the probability that turmoil in the banking industry could spark a recession and prompt the Federal Reserve to ease up on rate hikes that have been aimed at curbing inflation. The national median home price fell 1.8% year over year during the week of March 26th, the sixth straight week of annual declines after more than a decade of increases. Sales of newly constructed single-family homes remained mostly flat during February, marking only the modest increase ahead of the spring buying season, according to the data released by the U.S. Census Bureau. Sales of newly built single-family homes rose 1.1% in February to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of $640K, a 19% decline from February 2022. February was the third consecutive month sales of newly built homes increased, according to the census data. The National Association of Home Builders attributed the lackluster sales numbers to the challenges faced by home builders, such as high mortgage rates, high construction costs, and scarcity of essential construction materials. The organization predicted an increase in demand for newly built homes later in the year, though if interest rates subside due to lack of inventory of existing homes. Buyers are willing to wait for what they consider to be a perfect house. Now, a home that's not perfect may stay on the market for 3 to 4 months if the seller doesn't throw in something to sweeten the deal. Any home with a roof that's over 8 years old is just sitting. Buyers don't want to put in any additional funds into the repairs. So sellers are offering credits to pay for a new roof, while buyers are not being shy about asking for help with the closing costs, said Elena Fleck, a Redfin agent in Palm Beach, Florida, in a press release. The optimal blue mortgage market indices, which tracks daily ups and downs in mortgage rate using rate lock data, show rates on 30-year fixed rate mortgages hitting 2023 peak of 6.84% on March 8th. Rates on most types of mortgages have come down by roughly half a percentage point since then, although rates on jumbo mortgages that exceed Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac's conforming loan limits haven't fallen as far. Fannie Mae economists noted in March 24th forecast that ongoing banking instability, may affect the availability of jumbo mortgages and residential construction loans due to high concentration of those originating stemming from small and mid-sized banks. In conclusion, although home sales remain lower than 2022 levels due to high mortgage rates and home prices, demand for new and existing homes is gradually increasing as the spring home buying season kicks off. Home buyers are taking advantage of decreasing mortgage rates and shrinking home prices, with many asking for seller concessions to sweeten the deal. The market is unevenly distributed, with prices dropping in some part of the country and rising in others. So prospective buyers should work with an expert local agent to find the best deal. Sales of newly built homes have been mostly flat, likely due to high concentration of high construction costs and difficulties accessing essential materials. However, the lack of existing home inventory is expected to increase demand for the new homes as interest rates decline over the coming quarters. Interested in selling your home and want to take advantage of the current real estate market? Call me at 732-397-9185. Let's talk about the real estate together. Thank you. Bye.